This week in Jamaica Now, Andrew's pledge.
Time for partnership. Time for action.
Thousands witnessed the swearing in of the new Prime Minister, Andrew Michael Holness, and heard him singing too.
Look at me now, look at me now, look at me now.
All eyes on the magisterial recount for St. Mary South East. Former Prime Minister Bruce Golding weighs in on the JLP's one-seat majority in Parliament and stolen police boat recovered in Honduras. The details of these and other stories coming up after the break.
Get the Gleaner e-paper, the digital replica of the paper. Read it anytime, anywhere from a computer with the same look and feel as print. Get your free trial today at epaper.jamaica-gleaner.com.
I'm Carleen Brown and this is Jamaica Now. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has declared he is committed to doing the right thing as the head of the government of Jamaica. In a 23-minute address after being sworn in at King's House on Thursday, Holness touched on topics including family life, education and economics.
With this mandate, there is no majority for arrogance. There is no space for selfishness. There is no place for pettiness. There is no room for complacency. And there is no margin for error.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Holness has encouraged Jamaicans to use wisely the tax break they will receive when the income tax is eliminated for people earning up to $1.5 million a year.
Use the additional money to acquire a house for your family or improve the one you already have. Or buy Jamaican goods. This is how we will increase local demand in housing, manufacturing and agriculture.
The result of the magisterial recount for St. Mary Southeastern could be known by this weekend. The recount began on Wednesday at the request of the Jamaica Labour Party candidate, Dr. Norman Dunn, who lost the seat by 9 votes to the People's National Party's Winston Green. On election day, Dr. Dunn was declared the winner, but 2 days later in the final count, this was overturned after it was revealed that the numbers from one ballot box were assigned to the wrong column. In the meantime, the JLP is seeking to have the results of another seat overturned through a magisterial recount. The party has filed for a recount of votes cast in the St. James Southern constituency, which its candidate Homer Davis lost by 72 votes to the PNP's Derek Kelly. The recount is set to begin on Monday at the Cambridge Courthouse. And former Prime Minister Bruce Golding says the JLP's 32-seat win to the PNP's 31 will make governance difficult, and so extraordinary leadership and discipline will have to be displayed by the ruling party. Meanwhile, political analyst Richard Dickey Crawford says the slim majority could hamper the passage of critical policies and legislation and impact Jamaica's relationship with key foreign partners. In other news, the Health Ministry is warning Jamaicans to take all precautions against dengue fever and the Zika virus following the second swine flu-related death in Jamaica. Acting Chief Medical Officer Dr. Winston Delahaye says Jamaicans should be equally concerned about the prevention of all 3 viruses, which are now classified as Class 1 illnesses by the Health Ministry. Since January, Jamaica has recorded 26 cases of dengue fever, 10 cases of swine flu and 1 case of the Zika virus. Jamaican authorities are now trying to get back a police boat stolen in Negril, Westmoreland, which has been found in Honduras. When the boat went missing 3 weeks ago, the police had offered a $500,000 reward in exchange for information leading to its recovery. The vessel was one of 10 given to Jamaica by the United States government last October to boost the crime-fighting efforts of the police at sea and track down people involved in the illicit guns for drugs trade between Jamaica and Haiti. And that's it for this edition of Jamaica Now, your weekly review of the big news stories. Send us your comments at onlinefeedback@gleanerjm.com. You may tune in to Power 106 FM for regular updates. Follow us on Twitter at Jamaica Gleaner and on Facebook at Gleaner Jamaica. I'm Carleen Brown, and before we go, the My Dream performance by singer Nesbeth and Prime Minister Andrew Holness at his swearing-in ceremony on Thursday.
Stand up if you have a dream, stand up. Stand up if you have a dream. Stand up. Oh no, we have stand up, we have stand up. My dream, my dream, my dream, my dream, my dream. Tell you my dream is to live my dream. Hear the most sign of me sleep when me same. Tell you my goal, my goal, my goal. All of my goal is to reach my goal. Live a happy life, put it on me headstone. Nobody know me cry over me dead. Look at me now, when them treat me less than good. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now.
Look at me now.
Oh, look at me now. I me just tell you my life. When them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now.
Look at me now.
Look at me now. Me a take plane like JUTC. When you see me, it's on TV. Shows after shows after shows after shows. Tours after tours after tours after tours. When me name call, it's like roars after roars. Sweet melody and chorus after chorus. Them like a one door, me bust doors after doors after doors after doors after doors after doors. Look at me now, where them treat me less than gold. Put me in a box like a rectangle. Oh oh, look at me now, look at me now, look at me now. I me just tell you my life, where them used to go round me, go round. No one used to come round me. My life was so lonely. Look at me now, look at me now. We have now, look at me now. Your blessing just a flow over. This ya copia and a cover. Jaja soldier from boardhouse to sidewalk to leather sofa. Them say me living like a Cosa Nostra. No sir, me no mix up in a coca. Marijuana no dust to the nose ya. I no powder, not a obia. Can't get over.